Next turn. Okay, so number one thing that I did want to share this evening, um, the methodology that Tasha is using is working. It's just flat out working. It's pretty much along the same lines of what we were told way back when I started Total Life Changes, and that is to post every day and to post your results of you being on the scale and how your progress is going. I don't see so much of that anymore as people just showing their before, in the middle, and after pictures. But what she's been doing is going back and finding old before and after pictures and just posting them on her page. So I kind of watched it to see how it was going to turn out, and it has been phenomenal for her. I did a little bit of it today, just focusing mostly on men. Oh my God, the floodgates open. I think more men need to see that the products work for them too. So I have someone that came in just under $300 today. And he's seen my postings. He's had questions before, but never made a move until I posted those before and after pictures today. That did it for him. So I'm like, okay, so I need to keep this up and focusing on the kids. Do a segment where you just focus on the kids one day, and then the other days just keep going with the women. So I've collected, all of the pictures that she's posted in the chat and some that I saw that she may have tagged, and just go to her page and copy the right cat is all I'm saying. So it's working. That's what caught the attention of the lady in Australia that she's working with at this point to get her committed. So it's a great way to open the door for other people that are just simply watching you. So I did want to share that I see the same good results happening and just doing a little bit. Tasha is a beast. She's been doing it, throughout the day, every day, just strong. And it has generated, her making it to director at less than a month. So I just wanted to share that and make sure that everybody is fully aware that methodology actually does work. And what you could do after the pictures have been out there for 3 weeks tops, go back and clean up your page, take all of them down. Make sure you've captured all of the people that responded. And then, maybe wait a few more days and repost it again, because there's an audience of people that did not see that post. Unfortunately, Facebook is crazy. I don't understand why everybody does not see what you post, but they pick and choose sometimes. So it's best go back, clean it all out, and start over. I'm going to do the same thing. But just wanted to share. So any questions that you guys have?
I just want to make a statement. Maybe this will help also as far as like every day or whenever you have time. Go on these different celebrity pages and like just pick 10 people a day and friend request them, and so they can be like in your Facebook world and see what you're doing, and that'll give you like new customers. You think?
Yeah, I actually
that would work?
I think that would work. I mean, I saw today Christy Teigen was a follower of some girl at a fashion school here, but she wasn't going to be able to afford to finish out school. And Christy Teigen just happened to be somebody that she sent a request to, or that began to follow her, and she ended up paying her tuition. It's like, what?
Wow.
Yeah, I saw that on the
Yeah.
news earlier. I was like, oh my God, you never know who's watching. Certain
Yeah.
that I put out there,
So
Jack Fallon sees, things that I'm like, wow, I didn't even know, why would he pay attention to my little post? But you just don't know who's watching you. So I highly think that that's a fabulous idea, especially from an Instagram or Twitter perspective, for sure.
Yeah, like TD Jakes or anybody,
Yeah.
celebrity wise.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to do better with that, even for my nonprofit organization, so people know, what a brighter day is and what we're attempting to do here. But yeah, excellent idea. Excellent. Um, One comment too, the back office is jacked. I'm just gonna put it out there for the world. I'm sick about it because having an IT background, I'm just cringing. I'm cringing
Yeah.
the way this was done. The coding, all of the changes are as good as they have been tested. And what I see, this stuff has not been tested worth nothing. So I'm furious about it from a professional standpoint. But you just have to do things right and in order. And it's got people all freaked out because things, are not right. Today, I'm a tour taker in the background, in the back office. But I'm like, are you what? No, I'm not. No, I am not. So they got everything all screwed up. And then you look and it's like, okay, everything processed. How did everything process? And I'm a tour taker. So I'm like, Jesus, take the wheel. It's just like, y'all stop giving people many heart attacks and, get it right. So it's just a lot of craziness. The same thing that happened to Wanda a couple weeks ago, and it's still going on. So don't panic. Just make the phone call to customer service. Let them know that you are aware that your back office is jacked. I'm sorry, I need to find a better word, but I am just upset from an IT perspective. Not total life changes. I know they wanted to roll it out. They've been saying it. But sometimes you just have to say, hey, we're going to miss the deadline just so that you get it right. And I wish they had done that with this. But again, if something's not right, just call them and let them know. Just the same as, they said that I didn't have an auto ship in March. I knew that was a lie, straight lie. I had my auto ship comes out on March the 11th. Well, what happened, the way they look at the system is the last thing that happened, last activity in your back office. And on March the 23rd, it appeared that I had an auto ship that tried to process, but I didn't order anything. I didn't have an auto ship set for March the 23rd. And the status of it said return, but no explanation. And I was like, I never, in the entire time that there has ever been a health pack, I've never ordered a health pack. And I certainly wouldn't set one up on my auto ship. I know how to do this. So I had to go hard. They were like, and then they couldn't explain it. So it's some crazy stuff happening in the back office. Make note of everything. Have your pad and your pen ready when you call customer service, just so that you can give them a rundown of everything that's wrong. And ask for an explanation. If the person on the phone can't give it to you, then ask for a manager. Ask for a manager. So that's my soapbox regarding back office. Wow. So I'm praying that it gets better very quickly because, we just can't keep going like this. And it's hard to run and to clearly be able to see where you are if there are issues in the back office. So, yeah. But that's it for that. Any other questions, comments, concerns that you guys have?
I'm going to ask and see if I can get my clubhouse, and maybe we can. I'm gonna see if I can get that for after hours for the tea party, and I will let y'all guys know in the chat and see if that works out. But if anybody else has anything, just because I don't know if once you get those meeting rooms, I don't know if you have to pay anything or a small fee. to use those rooms. So if anything that I can help save for the team, I'll just I'm gonna look into it
What
tomorrow.
the meeting rooms at Panera are always free.
Oh, it's always free. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just have to reserve them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't know if there was a fee or something.
No, it's no.
No, it's no fee.
So
Okay.
if you want to do, go ahead and, put something down on an ongoing basis if they'll let that happen, because just having the one session a week is still not enough. So if you want to still schedule the Friday and have that on the books going forward, go ahead and do that, at least for, however far out they'll allow it to happen.
I mean, if Concord Mills is the only place that we can have it, is that the only place that has a meeting room?
Well, I know that the Chick-fil-A here at the North Lake area, they have a meeting room. It's small, but it's accommodating. It's doable. So, I think that spot would be okay. So that's another option if it's available.
Okay.
Also,
And
the new French restaurant that took the place of Mimi's. They have a little meeting spot in the back as well. What is it, La Madeleine?
where's that at?
Yeah.
So those are options.
Okay.
And then I know they charge at the library. So yeah, those are the free options that I know about.
All righty.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Anything else? So yeah. So
if you're on your back, how do you order as a customer? I'm still having problems doing that.
You have to go to the order option at the top, and it will give you whether you're trying to sign up as a new rep or as you're a customer. So if you have your customer number, what you should be able to do, you have a customer account already?
I had it, but since this new site, I don't know what it is anymore.
Okay, you should have been assigned. So you should have been assigned. So well, let me see. There's a way you can run a report that shows you who your customers are. And you ought to see yourself. You ought to see yourself listed as a customer and be able to pull that number, and that way you can just log in direct as your customer number.
Now I knew how to do it on the old site, but not now.
Okay, so you should still have the number, right? The number should still work. Your customer number.
Okay.
So
can you still get in the old site to see the number?
You should
because I still have a link to that old site.
Okay, so when you go to, we use the same link now to go to our IBO, so it's the same thing for your customer. So www.totallifechanges.com / and your customer number. Same thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you have your customer number, you should still be able to get in, and it'll take you in the new way. May I ask you some questions? The first time I actually have not used my customer number since it switched over, because I've had so many customer stuff. And so I'll have to try it out. But I heard Val talking about it, and that's the same thing. She's like, you just use your same customer number and it takes you in the same way. So that should work. If it is a problem and you have the correct customer number and there's a problem with getting in, like it was for some people when we first started up, then just call customer service so they can reset the password.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions?
I do. Does it matter in the back office when you want to place to be binary if you have like 3 other people under your name? And do your binary people have to be side by side, or one can be at the top and one can be underneath the 3 other people? Will that still make you, or how do they don't have to be, but basically what I'm asking, they don't have to be, do they have to be side by side?
You need to have one on your left and one on your right
So,
to be binary qualified. You can't have both of them on your left or both of them on your right.
well, I know that. I'm just asking if you have 3 other people that's under your name. Sorry about that. Do they have to be side by side? I know one has to be on your right and one on your left. Does it matter if one is at the top and the other one is like the 4th person underneath your name? Am I making sense?
No, but I'm gonna try to dissect what you said. So you're saying after you get binary qualified, you already have one on your left, you have one on your right, then you have these 3 other people? Is that what I'm
I
hearing?
needed, the last time I checked my back office, I seen like 2 other people. I seen like the grid,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like 3 other people under my name. And
Okay.
so if I wanted to make her binary, does it matter if she's under that 3rd person? That person is under the 3rd person, and the other on the right, they are already at the top. Does it matter?
Okay. Give me some names. Like you're at the top. So Sharmi's at the top, and you got
Charmy's at the top. Christian's at the underneath me.
Kristen.
And Christian. I'm just giving you an example. If Christian, Kirsten, and Tasha is all on my left side, and nobody's on the right side. So when I want to be, but they're not. It's just been placed like that. They're not actually my people.
Oh, that's how they're falling in on that side. So if I get what you're saying now, these are not your people. You just see them in
No,
the,
these are not my people. Yeah, I
yeah.
just see them.
Okay.
So if they just falling like that,
Uh-huh.
they're just falling like that, and I decide to make to be binary, would it matter if the other person falls under that other last person and the other name is all the way at the top? Not all the way at the top, but just the first one underneath my name.
Okay, so this is what's happening. It's showing you that particular grid that you're seeing is showing you how the people are falling within the organization. You remember the scenario?
Okay.
The scenario that I did where, whoever decides to come in right now, and then I do the line, and then somebody just makes up their mind they're going to come in, and then they have to get at the back of the line. So on that particular diagram, you're going to see how you fall within the organization. So you'll get a chance to see all these people that, fell in line to your upline prior to you coming in, and then even those that came in like after you on that particular leg. Now, so far as you getting binary qualified, that is strictly about you getting your 2 people, one on your left and one on your right. It's not going to matter about those people that fall on your left line that you didn't sign up.
So what I saw wasn't even mine anyway. It was just a grid to let me know where the team is at.
Yes, and so when you get ready to run, that's extremely important. Why? Because those people are the ones that their volume will roll up through that leg up to whoever your upline is. And so you get to reap the benefits of all those people that fall in line like after you. But you'll be able to see those that came in prior to the way that it's set up now, and all of those that are very appreciative of any volume that you decide to go out and get, because that volume will roll up on that leg for them as well. So it's mostly important when when you get ready to run, because you can see how those that came in the organization after you can see all of that volume. So say for instance, like with my upline, Lisa would sign up like 5 people in a week. All those people would fall in underneath me, and every order that they placed, everything that they did would roll up through me, so I would get the use of all the volume of everything that they ordered, which helped me when I was ranking to director. So I greatly appreciated having having that volume roll up for all those people that joined the organization after I came in. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna definitely. I think I need to get with you.
Okay. Yeah, you're trying to map it, sometimes mapping it out, and just trying to make sure you understand how it all works. So it's great, to see other people that came in after you that are building, and you see them adding people on, because it's like, yay, that's less hard work that I have to do. Especially if I'm working to rank up, that's more volume that rolls up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Any other questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right, ladies. Well, I got plenty that I got to get done. I'm so excited about the young lady that I met from Africa. And to have her call me back the way she did just blows my mind, because I almost did not go check on that nail salon. I mean, I was so close. I was like, well, I'll go on and get in this lane. I'll just go to this nail salon today. Oh my God, I keep thinking about that. I was like, I almost didn't go. And so now she's got this party planned for Wednesday morning at her house at 9 a.m. because that's when most of everybody goes to work and everything in the afternoon, and they're up and everybody's doing their thing. I was like, okay, if that's not too early in the middle of the week, I'm good. I'm good. So I'm like, wow, this is great. She's like, yeah, and I have so many people back home that are trying to lose weight. This will be great. And so I got to make sure that I have some things printed out where to show them how well Africa is doing within TLC. And but she's like, I'm signing up. I want to sign up with you. So I was like, okay, great. So I'm excited.
Oh, that's amazing.
It is. I'm like, that wasn't nothing but God, because I was so gonna go to that brand new nail salon. Here I was thinking, I was like, maybe I could convince them to have my stuff in their shop too. But I was like, nah, I'll go on over here. I'll just go over here. And now look, oh my God. So God always has a plan, and we just have to be obedient to what our gut is telling us on any occasion.
Right.
You guys keep going, and make sure that you have plenty of product on hand, and just be ready, always ready. Because I talked to her when we were drying our nails, and right when she came in, I told her how pretty her outfit was, and then I picked up on her accent, and we just started talking from there, and then she just latched on, and she blew my phone up yesterday, and that's unusual. Most of the time people don't do that. They wait for you to call them. So I'm excited. So I'll let you guys know how that goes, and we get her signed up and let her party be how she comes into the business. But just keep going and keep talking. That's it. All right.
Okay.
Well, if there is nothing else, then we don't have to do the affirmations unless you guys want to at this point in closing out. You know what? I don't even feel right. Hold on 1 second. All right, sorry about that. Okay, I'm just gonna say them anyway, and then we'll close. We'll be done for tonight. All right, here we go. I will hear the voice of the Holy Spirit within. I will lead and not follow. I will create and not destroy. I am a force for good. I set new standards. I defy the odds. I am a leader. I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. I am the lender and not the borrower. I am loved by God. I am chosen by God. I am protected by God. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against me in judgment shall be condemned. I am a champion. Everything I touch turns to gold. It's my season. It's my turn. I am humble. I am happy. I am wealthy. I am strong. I am a champion. So, ladies, on that note, we will close out. I hope everybody has a good evening and the rest of this spring break week. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Let's get out and meet some new people.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, have a good one. Bye-bye.
Good night.
All right. Good night.